Right now in Jamaica News Page tonight, we're following several developing stories. A gas station employee is fighting for her life tonight after being gunned down during this brazen daylight robbery. Tonight, police have launched an urgent manhunt for these men believed to be behind a string of armed robberies targeting businesses across Kingston and St. Andrew. We're tracking the latest developments. Also developing tonight, thousands of motorists head to the National Arena to clear outstanding traffic tickets. The warning tonight for drivers with unresolved traffic matters. And a major political lawsuit comes to an end as senior members of the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party settle a defamation case. What the agreement means. Plus, there's good news tonight.
My mom got burned out with me at the age of 2 months old.
You were 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months old. Due to circumstances, she, frustrated with other siblings, she just, leave me on the roadside. And then thanks to CD, which is now CPFSA, took me up and took me in care. And then I've been there from 2 months old until 18 years old.
From growing up in state care to pursuing a university degree, one young man turns adversity into purpose with an inspiring story of resilience and hope. Welcome back to Jamaica News Page tonight, news that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please click subscribe and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Thank you for joining us, Mark Oliver. Jamaica News Page tonight starts right now. We begin tonight with an update out of St. Elizabeth, where a building contractor has now been charged with murder following the fatal shooting of his 20-year-old girlfriend in Parity. 38-year-old Joseph Finnegan, otherwise called Bug Tyson or Contractor, of Lindows Hill in Petersfield, Westmoreland, has also been charged with using a firearm to commit a felony. The incident happened around 8:30 last Friday morning, July 3, at a house in Hilltop District, where 20-year-old Anishka Thompson was reportedly with Finnegan. You'll remember Finnegan told detectives he was preparing to leave for work when he removed his licensed firearm from a safe and placed it on a table. He claimed he was in the process of loading the weapon when Thompson playfully picked it up. He further alleged that the firearm discharged as he tried to take it back from her. Thompson was rushed to hospital and later pronounced dead. Turning now to this developing story out of Kingston. The Air Force Police are hunting these men who are believed to be behind a series of armed robberies targeting gas stations and other businesses across Kingston and St. Andrew. Some of the incidents were captured on camera, including this robbery at a gas station along Deanery Road on Wednesday afternoon. We have removed or blurred any graphic content to comply with YouTube's community guidelines. Even so, the video may still be tough to watch for some viewers. Take a look as this silver Toyota Probox pulls into the service station. The occupants appear to hand the pump attendant money, after which she opens the vehicle's gas tank. Moments later, 3 men jump out and attempt to rob her. During a struggle, one of the suspects appears to shove the woman before opening fire. The pump attendant collapses and is later rushed to hospital. As of news time, she remains in critical condition. And now take a look at this next video, which appears to show the same suspects just minutes later at another business, where investigators believe they continued their robbery spree. Investigators say several locations were targeted on Wednesday, including gas stations along Maxfield Avenue, West Main Drive, Harborview, and Deanery Road. The Hunts Bay Criminal Investigations Branch is leading the investigation and is urging these men to turn themselves in immediately. Anyone with information is being asked to contact the Hunts Bay Criminal Investigations Branch at 876-923-7111, the Police Emergency 119 number, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. Also developing tonight, police are investigating another shooting that claimed the lives of a young college student and an in-drive operator in Kingston. The victims have been identified as 21-year-old Portmore Community College student Brianna Taylor and a 22-year-old Michael Anglin of Britain Phase 4 in Portmore, St. Catherine. Investigators say Anglin had picked up Taylor and another passenger before traveling to Upper Mall Road in Kingston 11 on Tuesday afternoon. Police say the passengers overheard Anglin speaking on the phone and receiving directions to make a delivery. On reaching the location, a man reportedly signaled for the vehicle to stop. Anglin allegedly handed him a package containing soap, but the package was immediately thrown back into the vehicle. The gunman then reportedly opened fire before fleeing on foot. Taylor was pronounced dead on arrival at hospital, while Anglin later succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. A third passenger escaped unharmed. Investigators say the attack was captured on CCTV and being reviewed to identify the shooter. Anyone with information is being asked to contact the police emergency 119 number, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Constabulary Force says it is solving more murders while the country's homicide rate continues to decline. The latest crime statistics show investigators cleared 304 murder cases between January 1 and July 4, 2026. That's 51 more than the corresponding period last year. During the same period, Jamaica recorded 275 murders, down from 335 a year ago. The JCF says the murder clearance rate reflects investigators' success in solving both current and historical cases. In other developments tonight, thousands of motorists head to the National Arena as the Court Administration Division works to clear nearly 44,000 outstanding traffic tickets in Kingston and St. Andrew. The two-day traffic ticket public days initiative allows pre-registered motorists to settle outstanding traffic tickets and warrants.
Yeah, man, I'm Michael Phipps, the Assistant Commissioner in charge of Area 4. And what we have here today is the traffic tickets days, where we will embark on persons appearing here who have outstanding tickets and outstanding warrants. And this will treat the persons who were registered. And what we are seeing here today is a smooth flow of the proceedings. We are just at the start of it, and everything is going according to plan. No itches, no glitches, no issues anywhere at all. Smooth flowing, and we expect it to be like this throughout the course of the day and tomorrow as well.
My name is Fletcher. I am the Director for Client Services, Communications and Information at the Court Administration Division, the administrative arm of the Judiciary of Jamaica. I'm inside the National Arena today, where we have the first of our two traffic ticket public days, where we expect to see close to 6,000 motorists, and we expect to administer or to deal with over 43,000 traffic tickets. These persons would have registered before registration closed in May, and we are here today to ensure that in an orderly and in an efficient manner, their matters are brought before the court and dealt with. If persons did not register, we encourage them, we urge them not to come down to the National Arena today, because we are unable to treat with walk-ins today. As you can appreciate, the court building is not here, so we don't have those court files. And that is why we encouraged persons to register for the 2 days. Now, if persons did not register and wish to clear their records, starting Monday, they can go down to the traffic court and indicate that they have outstanding traffic tickets, and the court will further advise them on how to proceed.
Officials are reminding motorists that just one missed court date can result in an electronic warrant being issued. Communications Director at the Court Administration Division, Kadish Jarrett Fletcher, says while warrants in the corporate area are issued electronically, the addresses listed on many motorists' driver's licenses are often no longer where they live, making it difficult for police to execute those warrants.
We asked the police what happens when they stop motorists with unresolved record of serious traffic infractions.
Usually our process department usually check deeper into these situations, and then we determine what happens based on our checks.
As if leaving her past behind, a relieved Rosalind Brown Miller rushes off after settling her outstanding ticket.
The process wasn't that bad. It was, a smooth sailing, but pay a little bit more than what the ticket was.
Why the message?
Different reasons, man. I know the thing said.
Okay, and what about now? How did the judge treat you?
Well, she was lenient on me, considering she deal with some other person. So,
Did you pay more or less?
I pay less. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a Brazil jersey.
Staff from the Ministry of National Security's Traffic Ticket Information Management System, or TIMS, along with the Tax Administration of Jamaica, are also there to verify traffic tickets that motorists say had already been resolved, a frequent complaint among drivers. Mrs. Jarrett Fletcher says most of those complaints relate to cases from before 2023, that's prior to the implementation of the TIMS system. In other court news tonight, a defamation lawsuit involving senior members of Jamaica's two major political parties comes to an end. Government Minister Darrell Vaz and his co-claimants settled their lawsuit against People's National Party General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell ahead of the scheduled trial.
I've known James since I left the parliament in 2011. The truth is that we haven't had any bad interactions. Some comments were made, and which will be communicated, something that I didn't want to communicate, because there's no basis for me to suggest anything that was being alleged. And therefore, we sat down, we discussed the matter, we came to an understanding that I offer an unreserved apology, and I publish a copy of the apology, and we move forward.
So I guess what we saw yesterday, the laughing and talking, was the good. It was an indication of the.
It was genuine.
Yeah.
It is genuine, and it was genuine, and that's what matters in life. How you move on. We are Christian. We are Christian with principle, and I must tell you, I've had no bad interaction, and I understand what the campaign trail is like. That is 10 months old. And I am willing to apologize to anybody when I trespass on them, and accept your apology wholeheartedly. And I also told her I congratulate you on the recent marriage nuptials and wish you the best. And I spoke to your wife and I told her that I wish you the best, but I meant you would have to get the best out of you.
The case is stemmed from comments Dr. Campbell made during a PNP conference in 2023.
I think based on what I've settled on, the monetary figure, and also the retraction and the publishing of the retraction and apology, will obviously be able to settle this matter once and for all. So I think that the timing of this is perfect based on the fact that I'm in my last few years of public service, and we can put this to bed.
And finally tonight, a story of resilience and determination. Growing up in state care could have defined Saeed Campbell's future, but instead he used those experiences as motivation. Now a first-year social work studies student at Northern Caribbean University, Saeed says his journey has inspired him to help other young people facing similar challenges.
Why were you in state care?
Well, it's a very unfortunate situation. My mom got burned out with me at the age of 2 months old.
You were 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months old. Due to circumstances, she, frustrated with other siblings, she just, leave me on the roadside. And then thanks to CD, which is now CPFSA, took me up and took me in care. And then I've been there from 2 months old until 18 years old.
So 2 months old, you were left on the roadside. How did you hear about the story?
Well...
Because obviously you would know when you were 2 months, but how did you hear about this?
Well, last year, finding out, I went to meet her, and then...
You went to meet your mom?
Yeah, on my own, and then, I heard, and then is that she neglect, because of she don't want to know me, she don't want to, And I accept it because time when I needed her, I never had her, so now I have myself, which is good for me. So I found out based on that information that was given to me.
So why did you want to meet her? Just to find out exactly?
Yeah, I wanted to have reasons because life in state care wasn't easy. I wanted to have reason why, answers, because is really strange, and I got the answer I need. So I just live with it, and certain things you have to just live with, and you have to move past it.
What did it do for you when you heard the story? But that's when you heard that you were left on the sidewalk last year?
Mm-hmm. It opened my eyes. It made me understand certain things more. It gave me strength to my purpose, and it helps me to be more stronger and better.
How do you feel about your mom now?
I mean, I don't have a relationship with her to feel any type of way. It just has been me one, so I just live with the fact that, she has given me life. I have to be grateful to that. I have to respect her for that. But otherwise, I have to respect myself and know what I really want.
So what about your father? You don't know?
I mean, typical Jamaican, I know him, but he doesn't really play a role in my life,
You're studying social work?
Yeah, I'm studying social work.
Why?
The reason why I study social work is to help wardies, is to help state care, because my life in state care was really intriguing, to see how, the system is. It needs a little revamp. It needs something to be better. And I feel that living in state care and experience it and understand it, I can do better by studying social work and help other the state find their purpose. Because that living in state care and see the behavior and how things are, there need to be a little bit better. And with me studying it, I think I can also add to the better of it.
This is your first year at Caribbean University, and you will leave there with a degree.
Yes.
What's going on with you outside of that? What's going on with you right now? How are you helped? You're going to school, you're not in state care.
It's me one.
So how?
Me and God. I came on the show to appeal. If anybody out there who is willing to help, you can help. And I always say to myself,
help in what area? What kind of help you need here?
Financially, guidance, motivation, just to...
I hate to do this, but financially to do what?
My tuition. I'm not on a scholarship. Okay. I have to find money for my tuition.
How much is the tuition?
My tuition for each semester, it comes up to 400,000, 300,000.
Each semester?
Yeah, each semester.
What, 3 semesters? Yes. More than $1 million a year?
Yeah, more than $1 million. And it's going to a worthy cause, because you don't really find many young people doing what I'm doing. And to be homeless and to be focusing on, because I was homeless due to Hurricane Melissa, and I was still rooted and grounded in my purpose, in my goal to be a social worker.
Where are you, in St. Elizabeth?
No, Mandeville now. I relocate because of,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Love you, youth.
Yeah.
Love you, youth. How can you be found? Someone watching and want to help, what must they do?
They can contact me. I have a business. It's called Site Academy Tutor.
You have a business?
Yeah. It's called Tutor, and I tutor for primary school. I do, SB, high school, and homework.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So they can contact me. My number is 876-801-6168, or they can check out my social media angle. It's Saeed Campbell.
His story is a reminder that difficult beginnings do not have to determine where life ends. Keep thriving, Saeed. We're rooting for you. And that's the news on Jamaica News Page tonight. News that keeps you connected to what's happening across Jamaica, and we're powered by viewers just like you. Please leave a comment so we can welcome you with a shout out. Thank you for joining us, Mark Oliver. And also thank you for watching Jamaica News Page tonight. We'll see you in the comments. And be sure to like, share, and join us again for more news. From all of us here, good night.